Hello and welcome back to my channel, Boozy Bookish Thoughts. I'm Justine, or Jay if you prefer, and welcome to my new video. So, we're still sick today, we're still ill. I'm still drinking my tea instead of my wine. Like I said in my last video, we promote a healthy relationship with alcohol in this channel, regardless of the brand. And we really want to say that if you're not feeling well, or if you don't want to, you don't have to drink, regardless of the circumstances. So I'm still drinking peppermint tea sweetened by stevia. This is by a brand called Carmencita, and it has a bunch of like really fun flavors, but I'm kind of an old lady and my favorite is the peppermint. So cheers. Well, I say that at the end of the video, so we're not ending yet, we are just starting. And we will be talking about my July wrap-up. So, just like June, I only read 2 books this month. I am so sorry. I thought starting a booktube would make me read more, but so far I have not been living that up. Honestly, I went off my ADHD meds completely, and it just completely shot my executive functioning. I could not maintain my reading habit, and I got really busy with work, so all my energy went to my job, and so yeah, hobbies fell by the wayside. In a couple weeks, I will be posting a video talking about executive functioning or executive dysfunctioning and reading. So I hope you tune in for that. But in the meantime, we will talk about the 2 books that I did read, or I did finish, because I did start another book. But the 2 books I did finish, the first is Traitor's Blade by Sebastian de Castell. And oh my gosh, I love this book so much. And then the other book is Rotten to the Core, part of the Lady Hardcastle Mysteries by T.E. Kinsey. So actually, despite it being only 2 books, I 5-star rated both of the books that I did read. So it was still a very good reading month overall. So let's talk about, this will mainly be a Traitor's Blade rave. I am going to admit that. I will try not to be spoilery. Yeah, I will not be spoilery. But oh my gosh, I love Traitor's Blade. The characters are awful. They're I mean that in a moral way. They are not good people by any means. They are not good people, but they are so sympathetic. They are well crafted. They're very real. They are very complex, and you really understand their motivations, and their conflicts, their inner conflicts. I am usually not a character person. I am usually a plot person. But when a character is good, I just love it. And I really love the characters here. Falcio Valmond is amazing. And he is an asshole by any measure, I think. But he is a well-meaning asshole. He is a well-meaning asshole. You know? And then the questions that the book raises regarding doing what is legal versus what is right, and the question of justice is very important. The question of the role of justice and change in building society is amazing. The question of power and the role that power plays in implementing that justice. I don't know if all of these were intentional or intentionally coded into the book. I'd like to think so, but oh my gosh, my little sociology heart was just having so much fun with this book. And yeah, I will say, like, my one very small criticism is that I think the last like 15 to 10% of the book kind of had too many plot twists, too many plot reveals, which, I mean, I understand it's the climax and they needed to, shake things up. But honestly, some of it could have been done without, to make the story more mysterious, or at least could have been postponed to a later book. that's just my feeling, but I haven't read the next book yet, so I also don't know. Maybe there's more earth-shattering revelations for the next book. But like I said, it's a kind of a nitpicky criticism, but that was just my feeling. And the ending is very Deus Ex Machina. Like there's a very crucial moment at the end, and then Deus Ex Machina comes and everything works out. So it's like it does have its flaws, but overall I gave it 5 stars. I enjoyed it so much. I am already planning to buy the next book, and I hope to read it in the next time after I finish my unfinished project books. It's amazing. I love it so much. I am going to be recommending this to everyone that I know. Well, maybe not everyone that I know. Not everyone will appreciate it, I think, but everyone who I think will appreciate it. So there. New favorite book, definitely. And then from there we move on to not a favorite book but a favorite series, which is the Lady Hardcastle Mysteries by T.E. Kinsey, Rotten to the Core. Rotten to the Core is the most recent book in the Lady Hardcastle Mysteries. So I think I talked about this a little bit already before. This is about like a lady and her lady's maid who move to the country and end up solving mysteries, but they also have like a mysterious past which gives them a certain set of skills, so to speak, you know. And yeah, it's basic historical cozy mystery. It's amazing and I love it. And this edition was really fun. It was about apple orchards and apple pickers and apple ciders. That was like the theme. And there was a lot of intrigue, a lot of mystery. We saw the return of some characters from previous books, and the characters are always just a delight. Admittedly, they're probably not very realistically drawn. There are elements of Mary Sudom with the characters, but I mean, it's fine. I'm not reading, it sounds bad, I'm not reading this as a great literary work to try and explain the meaning of life. I'm reading this because it's fun and because I like these people. I like these characters. They don't need to tell. I mean, as much as I enjoyed Traitor's Blade for raising really difficult questions using very morally gray characters, I really enjoy Rotten to the Core and the Lady Hardcastle Mysteries for having very wholesome, unrealistic characters who are just roaming around the English countryside solving mysteries. Not everything has to be deep and meaningful. You can read books just for fun. And honestly, that is the Lady Hardcastle Mysteries for me. Granted, there is a little bit more to them because the author does do research on like relevant topics, such as relevant topics in relevant historical topics. It is also a fun way to look at certain historical things, but ultimately, I mean, I'm not reading it to be edifying. I'm reading it for fun. The characters are a delight. They are irreverent and sassy and way too know-it-all-y. And the mystery was very satisfying. There were twists and turns, and there were little clues dropped out. I did not suspect the ending. It was a bit more of a twist than I was expecting. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the twist. The ending did feel a little rushed, but that's somewhat common in the series. So I was expecting it to feel that way, so I didn't dock points for it. So still another 5-star read. Great fun. So overall, it was only 2 books, but they were both 5-star reads, and I'm happy with my July reading. So that is my July wrap up. of the 2 books I read in July. I am hoping August will be a better reading month, and I'll be able to talk about more books with you by then. In the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment what books you read in July and which one was your favorite. Did you have any 5-star reads this July? Let me know down below. And cheers!